Hey, what's going on, guys? Tom Journet here with RacerX. We're here, 2 rounds to go, and we're here at the Empower Field Mile High Stadium in Denver, home of the Denver Broncos. 2 more rounds to go. Not much has really changed. Same storylines going into this weekend. We kind of all know Deegan needs to do a 5th or better for these last 2 races, and I believe it's the same thing for Cooper Webb. Bit of a different program here today. Myself and Chris Kiefer walked around the pits. We did a couple bike breakdown videos with some factory teams. Check those out in the next coming weeks. And after this, we have the Pulpmx LCQ Privateer Challenge that we're gonna go check out. Missed out on the press day riding portion today doing our factory video. So instead, to change it up, we're gonna shoot the LCQ race and kind of show how this racetrack should shape out for tomorrow and how it should race. Also, we're going to walk around these pits, try and see if we can run into some of the riders before they leave out of here today. And as always, First Look is presented by our partners at 60 Helmets. 60 Helmets is dedicated to the relentless pursuit of brain protection. 60's patented Omni-Directional Suspension technology provides protection capabilities unmatched by any other helmet design. How's this whole experience just been with the Honda team?
Yeah, the whole experience with Factory Honda HRC has been amazing. Man, the whole crew and everyone, it's just been a lot of fun. We've been having a blast, and I've been getting better every race. Been playing a bit of catch up because I didn't have the most time to prepare for it. But nah, it's honestly been really good. For it to come to an end is a shame, but I've really enjoyed it, and I also want to give a big thank you to Yariv and Martin Davalos at Quadlock Honda, you know, because that's who I was originally going to be doing the last 5 for, and they were nice enough and cool enough to let me do this and take this opportunity, so thank you to those guys as well.
Awesome. And then final question for you, what's next after this?
What's next after this is about 2 weekends. I have 2 weekends off after Salt Lake City Supercross, and then I race the first 2 rounds of the Brazil Arena Cross Championship, which I did last year, which was really fun. I ride for Factory Honda over there, and so I'm looking forward to that. And that is the weekend after Paula National. So we'll do that, and then I am racing throughout the summer, but it's pretty spread out. So we'll keep busy, but yeah, it's a good schedule. I'm enjoying it, and we'll see what we end up doing next year. I'm really liking doing the last 5. I think it's like good timing for me. Class is thinned out a little bit, which is obviously makes it a little bit nicer, and we'll see.
Final round for West Coast before we go into the showdown. For you, does anything change?
A little more riding. A little more riding. I think that's gonna help a lot. Honestly, I felt pretty good on press today, so I'm really excited for tomorrow.
Awesome. And then just quickly, looking back on your year, obviously the finger injury that happened, but looking back on it, is there anything that you feel like you learned and improved within yourself?
Well, I think mentally, right? Like just getting through with broken finger. I know maybe not a lot of people does it, but for me, I think I've kind of needed that.
Yeah.
And I mean, if I can ride during the finger broken and now it's all fixed, so I think it was just good for my mental. Yeah.
Awesome. And then one more question. Vibes pretty good here. Last year went very well for you. Is it something about Denver or what is it?
I don't know. I kind of like this hard pack track. Like I like to walk, even though like I ride in Florida now, but most of my time is spent in California with dry textured dirt. So maybe that's why I'm good on these type of conditions. But Denver, I like it.
All right, Drew. Well, we're back. A little kind of surprise for you to come back these last 2, but for you, are you happy, excited?
Yeah, I'm happy to be here. This was my decision for sure, and I just want to get back into competitive racing. You know, I don't want to go straight into the outdoor season off the couch and not having gate drops on my belt. So I was like, oh, if I feel 100%, why not?
Awesome. Well, we just got done with press day earlier today. Thoughts on the track? How is it?
It's pretty sick. They added some sand to it this year because obviously Denver's always a very hard packed track, but I think it's already broken in pretty hard. So I think that it'll still be pretty hard tomorrow, but you know, track's sick. The bikes are a little slower here just because we're a mile high up, but yeah, should be fun.
Steve, how many is this now in a row?
This is fourth year of the race, 7 years of doing a privateer challenge, taking the guys from the 450 LCQ and helping them out, keeping track of that and giving some guys that go to every race some money.
Awesome. Well, it looks like it was another great success for you. Are you happy with everything? Is there something you might want to change looking back on these past 4 years now?
You know what? That's a great question. I'd like more chaos than what I get. I don't always get a lot of chaos. We did have Simonson and Chiz going down. I try to, I do the stagger start, 2 main events, all of that. I'd like some more chaos, but honestly, the AMA and the Feld guys are really coming together and helping me do this. Props to them. They don't have to be here, giving me the time on a Friday. So that's awesome, man, that they let me do it. I do think they gave me this race, though, because at one point I had joked on my show about giving all the money away at Salt Lake LCQ. And I don't think they wanted to see the riders slowing down. So they said, we better give this jerk off a race. And they did. But I'm appreciative of it. It's awesome. It was a really fun time to do it. Thanks to everybody, Yamaha for the motorcycle, all the other companies. Super awesome to do it. And whoever thought that Feld, I know if you asked Wygant, he would have said this never would happen. We would have thought Feld would have a Pulp MX logo on the inside of stadiums.
I would have never thought this would have happened.
Go back to 10 years ago and say, hey, Feld is going to partner with Pulp. Wouldn't have happened. If that can happen, then Republicans and Democrats can get together. Let's go, America. Let's do this.
Awesome. Good job, Kevin. I didn't look back on the results, but I think you did pretty good last year here, too.
No, I actually didn't.
Oh, okay.
I think I ended up I got like $2,000 last year, I think. So I ended up like 14th or 15th. I had a very, very off year last year. I think everybody kind of knows that and sees that now because I had a great year in 23, not great year last year. I had 2 concussions right at the beginning of the season, couldn't get the ball rolling, and obviously showing what we're capable of doing again. But yeah, it was that's why I didn't like the 2-moto format situation, to be honest, because everybody knows I'm a good starter. I'm good at LCQs. I can kill it in the first moto. It's always that second moto that was hairy. So having that little last-second rule change where they said as soon as the flag goes, you can pass. You don't have to wait until you get to the tough blocks to everybody in front of you has to go in front of you. That was clutch because I passed like 6 dudes right there, got in, made a couple quick moves, and I knew Chiz was right behind me, or at least was, there. And then just rode my race. And then so when I was seeing like 4 on the board, I was like, okay, nobody in front of me got that close to me in the first one. So, and then ended up getting like 3 passes on the last lap. So I was stoked with it.
Awesome. So you said 2,000 last year. Do you know how much you're walking away with?
They gave me a check right here for 25K. But like the cool thing is Marshall Welton, who got second. He told Steve that he's like, and Chiz was racing fully for Jerry. Marshall told Steve, hey, I'm going to give 10% of my winnings to Jerry. So I told Steve this morning, I was like, hey, I'll match that. 10% of my winnings are going to Jerry too. So it's kind of cool that I went number 1, Marsh went number 2. So, you know, we're going to be giving some money back to Jerry. He's in our hearts and everything like that. Obviously, I wish Chiz would have won it for everything. But no, stoked for this, for the team, for everything I have. Put a little bit of money back into the program and keep building.
Awesome. Good job, dude. Congrats.
Thank you. Appreciate it.